Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess, and I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do a personal reading for one of our viewers. So, if it resonates with you, that's because none of you are so alone that you're the only one going through what you're going through. So if it resonates, you can pick it up and run with it. But if it doesn't, you should totally leave it where you found it. And you are always responsible for the choices that you make in life, period. Like, that's just how it is. You can try to blame it on him, them, shim, me, whatever. It will always be your responsibility, the choices you make. So you got to do what resonates with you. We're going to look at what you can expect. We're going to look at the energy of this person that is on your mind with the things that they're doing. So let's see. Show me the overall energy of her mother towards her. What is her mother's energy towards her? Wow. Oh my God. This is vampire, honey. She's in your life to show you that someone or something is draining your life force. Your mother is in your life to show you what it's like to have a vampire around. This is what she does. Depleting others for her own psychic survival. Chronic complaining and codependency. So this person is very draining for you. Let's see what is her spirit trying to get her to do. What qualities? There we go. What qualities? Okay. And I hear from your future self to your now self. What do you need to develop, utilize from your own power to help you overcome this situation? What do you need to utilize? What do you need to develop from your future self, your higher self to you in order to help you in this situation? Because everything is happening for you. Nothing is happening to you. And if that's true, then even this is happening for you. And there's something here for you in this what is, no matter how unkind, undesirable, or just downright not cool. What pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. That light bulb has one heart in it, and it's letting your heart shine. Letting your heart shine. Doing what delights you is what you can do to help you get through this situation. What has she been doing thus far, up until now? What has she been doing that she should continue doing because it's assisting her? Here we go. Dilettante. Delighting in arts without having to be a professional. Alert you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. But here we have a lady who is creating. She's getting very creative. She's making things happen. Using her own gifts and talents. So what you should do, what you should continue to do that you've been doing, is focusing on what your own creative abilities are and what you're making, and not so much focusing on what they want to do to you, what she wants to do to you. I was getting this before I started this reading, while I was preparing to do this for you. What I was getting was your focus on what she's doing gives power to what she is doing. So you're being asked by your higher self, your future self, to, rather than focus on what she's doing and what she would like to do, focus on what you're doing and what you would like to do, because then you're not feeding the energy of it. You're not owning it. You're not giving it any power in your life. Okay. What has she not yet begun doing that she should begin doing now and can begin doing now to benefit her now? Ooh, thief. The thief card here says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So you have to understand that that love is yours. Nobody can steal it. Okay. And anywhere where you're giving attention to anybody who would steal it or would try to steal it or would try to hurt you or take advantage, it's, again, it feeds it, right? So we want to not feed that energy. You want to, you said it to me too when we talked about doing this. I know I'm blessed and safe and protected, but still, I want to know what's going on. Okay, well, this is what's going on. Do you have any warning? What if there's a warning? If there's something for her to be on alert, what is that? Gossip, 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 gossip. Don't mind the gossip. Okay, don't mind the gossip. They will try to gossip about you. And ooh, if you could just see, look at this. It's two of them. One's in the other one's ear. And they both look in your direction, hating. They're hating, honey. You know what it is. Don't let that shit throw you. Don't let it fool you. Don't let it move you. Don't let it. Let me see what else. Samaritan. It says, refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. But look, see these two people? You know who I'm talking about. Her and her. Yeah. They're working together and they both will try to evoke your good Samaritan. So I feel like they're coming up with a plan. This is what they're going to do. They're going to come up with a plan to be very needy, to make your heart open so you can step up and take care of fill in the blank. We'll find out what that is when they finally let us know. Because they're going to come up with something. They're all of a sudden they're going to need you for something. Ooh, the bottom of the deck is the Exorcist, girl. That's what you've been doing. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. You've been breaking the old cycles, breaking the old patterns and the old behaviors. And the dark does not like to lose you. It doesn't want you to become so empowered that you radiate light to everyone and everything that you ever come near. But these two, we've known for a while that they're working together. Yes, they're absolutely working together, my beautiful soul. They will stop and they will start talking. They will stop. What is this? They will stop what? It's like they're going to stop they want to stop what's going on, but they can't. And so if they can get you more concerned with their gossip and what they're talking about and how they're feeling, that is the only thing I feel like you are being cautioned against here. And it's like, let their energy feed each other, because the more you own, we spoke to you before about I reside in a mirror spirit, only love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness can enter here. The more you get into that headspace, the more that the bullshit they throw you away, it like deflects and goes back. It deflects and goes back. It deflects and goes back. Give me a piece of guidance for my lovely soul, my beautiful soul, my angelic soul from the download, please. What guidance do you have for her from the download? What guidance do you have for my beautiful soul? What guidance do you have? Her higher self, her future self wants to tell her something that helps her now. What is that? Girl, run fast now. Get the fuck out of there. They want you out of there. You want you out of there. Your higher self is saying, get out. Don't fall for it. They're going to try to rope you in again. You already know. Give me something about them. Give me something about them, showing her what she can expect. Okay, impossible equals impossible. Which perspective will I embrace today? A simple change of space can show me the way. I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to try to plant it in your ear that it's impossible for you to be away from them. It's impossible for you to be on their own. I feel like also they don't want that space between you and them. As long as one of them is there, then their energy is strong with you, and you know that this is the kind of energy they're bringing. This is the energy they're bringing, so uh, let's see what guidance, what else guidance does her future higher self have. With the crumbling of the calcification of the pineal gland, the third eye is strengthened, and so that's letting us know that you already have seen it. You already know that this is what it is. You already know what you need to do. It's time to follow through. Yes. So I feel like these two are going to try to convince you that something is not possible. You can't live on your own. You can't live without us. What will you do? Who will help you? No one's going to be there. Nobody loves you like we do. And you're thinking, your higher self is thinking through me now, saying, yeah, nobody does love her like y'all do love her. In a very dark, vampiric, deceptive, using way, overuse, abusing way. Yes. But you have been performing as the exorcist here. So it's for you to pioneer a new way, a new pattern, a new experience for yourself, for your children. Let's work with the words of clarity and see what wants to come out for you as well. So show me these people's energy, especially the mother. Show me their energy towards my beautiful soul. Towards this beautiful soul. Show me the energy. Conclusion. Conclusion and belief. They want you to, wow, these two coming together is giving me the energy of they want you to think that you're out there on a limb by yourself, that everything is over if you leave them. They want you to conclude, they want to affect what your beliefs are. They want to affect the idea that you can't be without them, that you need them. And that's what they're up to. That's what they want. They want you to believe that without them, you don't have nothing. Okay, so clarify, why is the Pioneer card here? Why did we receive the Pioneer for her? Intend. Yeah, you got to do some new things. They're saying follow the intentions that you set. They say you already set these intentions to do things different, more powerful, more beneficial for yourself and for your children. And they're saying follow through with these intentions that you had set, because that is the best path for you. Not to allow yourself to be dissuaded, discouraged, or any of that by these two and the energy that they bring through. Rather to stick with what you had intended to do. Sorry, I'm over here just dropping everything. Don't mind me. So yeah, with the Pioneer card, you got intend. They say you already, really, everything keeps dropping. Interesting. I feel, I'm hearing that the truth will fall out. In other words, the truth will show up. It will be clear. So you have set your powerful intentions, and it's all through this awareness, this epiphany that you've had about what you want to bring forward for your future, for yourself, for your children, right? So it's important for you to follow through with those intentions. Yes. All right. Clarify the dilettante here as far as guidance from her higher self, her future self for now. Familial C, engage yourself with the children, mind your own, like you're building this whole new family thing with new energy, with the more powerful creative energy. So this is about you creating the environment that you truly wish for your children, that you know is healthy for them. Um, yeah, and what have you learned from what these two souls have taught you? You know, regardless of what their wishes are towards you, they've served you very well, because through them you found a lot of power, you know. And I've been saying this a lot to my daughter lately, which is, you know, in the darkness, that's where our power is revealed to us. That's where we find our power. That's where we find our awesomeness. Challenges only exist to show us how freaking awesome we are. And so without them, you know, and so it's like, you gotta use their your higher self, your future self, saying, now use the lessons you've learned from the family connections you've had in order to create something. It's like gathering the formula for success. By learning how not to do it, you learn how to do it. So they wanted you to focus on the fact that, you know, your true wealth and value can never be stolen. It's more than just the money in your account that these ones love getting their hands on. Um, and they want you to focus in joy and happiness. And I see this is you and your two kids, and I know they're jumping for joy. Look at that. You're going to be jumping for joy. But I also see here the energy of stay more connected with others who are like-minded, people who feel like tribe, you know. And if it don't feel like tribe, then right now it's best for you to leave it alone. Give us some clarity on the gossip that's going around. Show me more about this gossip card, please, and thank you. This gossip card. Oh, the past. So these guys are talking shit about the past. I feel like they could be trying to talk shit to you about your past too, trying to tell you, well, you know, you did this before and this is how it turned out and you didn't like that and that didn't work and blah, 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 blah. So these two bring up a lot of the past. I feel like these two, I'm hearing they've actually done some things in the past, and you have an idea of what that is, but you don't know how deep that shitstorm actually is of their involvement. Why is the Samaritan card here as far as these others' intentions towards her? The warnings, right? Happiness. Yeah. These two are working together, and, you know, it's not going to matter because you can cover it over with your own happiness, is what I'm getting there. You can cover it over through your own happiness. Your happiness is more powerful than anything they could try to do against you. And how do you go there? And how do you stay there? There's always somebody that's going to be hating on you. I'm sorry that these ones are so closely related to you and so close to your heart. But there's always going to be somebody out there who's focusing on trying to fuck shit up for you. But you know what? The thing is, if you focus there too, now you add power to it. You know, we can't say that enough. It's important for you to continue to focus in what you had intended, to create this new energy for your family, to remember that you have your own value and worth and nobody can ever steal it from you, and find your joy in every moment. You know, whatever they're upset about, it doesn't matter. It's not your problem. You didn't do anything to them. You tried to support, and that's it. What would their future self want to tell her? What does the mother's future self want to tell Kat? The card present comes out. Your mother's future self wants you to know that you are a gift to her, even though in the current self she's not able to express this. This is her far future self, her higher self, that you are a big gift to her. And what you're doing now is also a gift to her, includes the separation from her. Okay. What does the aunt's higher self want Kat to know? Satisfaction, good job, thumbs up. So your aunt's higher self is very proud of you too, because of the fact that, you know, what they're bringing to you is some low vibrational stuff. And by you not feeding that situation anymore, it must be dealt with, is what I get. Give me something else from Kat's higher self for her for right now, please and thank you. Give me something more for Kat from her higher self. Overstanding. You have so much more overstanding of these situations right now, and you will gather more. Wow. Protection came out, and you know we talk about this card a lot. Psychic, because you know. And what do you know? That moving is going to help overturn all these frustrations. You got to move out of there. You know that when they ask, you have to say no. You know that you are precious and valuable. You know that this is all happening to try to put the brakes on your fresh start that you're taking. Okay. And the wrists were face down, so I was told to just put them back on top. The bottom of the deck right now is communicate. Communicate. Yeah, so this is all about the communication that you've had from them that clued you into, hey, there's some more shit going on here. Okay. Use the Eye of Love Tarot for you now and see what wants to come out from the Eye of Love. Okay, they said this is going to be your energy, and it's the bonus card. And the Star, you're in a very healing energy. You're in the energy of healing your heart, healing your spirit, following your inner guidance, shining your light. Let's see the energy of the connection between you and your mother. Ooh, the Hangman. Sacrifice energy, delays, holdups, waiting. Somebody's being held up in a situation in order to learn more. So any delays, any holdups is so that they can learn. Okay. Also, with this Hangman situation, there's somebody that's being held up here. So let's see your mother's energy in this situation. What is her mother's current energy in the situation? The World. Oh, she is interesting. I get she can't get to you. She's far away, so she can't get to you. The only way she could get to you is if you let her come through. Show me about her mother's. Show me her mother's true intentions towards her. What kind of wishes does her mother have for her? Show me clearly, with accuracy and simplicity and truth. The Magician. This is giving me reverse energy. It's speaking about manipulation, trickery, definitely using some sort of spiritual means to try to do that from far away, from a distance. Okay, let's see what does Source want you to know about this connection. Honey, you got to make peace with it is what it is, and you have got to move on. You've got to move on. You can't stay focusing mentally on it so much. It's away from you physically to help you get out of your head about it. And so now the only way it can stay there is by you literally keeping it in your head. So let's see what is the overall advice. So just keep trusting in the universe that everything is going the way it should. The advice, the Moon and the Ten of Swords, it's you really need to close this out. You really need to settle this. Let it be done. Let it be done. You know, you had to confront a lot of stuff from your past, and all that was to help you clean out your own vibration. And it's important for you to let it be done here. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck, saying you've already got that fresh start. You already took the risk. You already took that leap of faith to move forward. And so, yeah, let what's done be done. Okay. All right. With that all being the case, show me what blessings coming her way. The Ace of Cups. Your baby is fine. Your baby is protected. Your love is real. Your self-love and self-worth and self-honoring is growing, becoming more and more powerful. And this baby is a blessing from heaven for you. Yes, when the baby is born, it will be born healthy and beautiful. And there'll be many tears of joy shed. Let me see what other blessings does my beautiful soul have coming her way in this physical 3D experience. Please and thank you. What do you have? Her higher self speak. Show us, please. What blessings, what good things are coming her way. The Ace of Cups goes to the Two of Cups. This is love. This is connection with you one another. This could be a great friend. This could be your love coming close to you, but there's a exchange of love here for you. You know, this could be any connection, but it's love. And it's two people who are aligned, who both have their own Ace of Cups, so they can bring their own Ace of Cups to the table, and everybody's got the love they need to create a successful connection here. What beautiful things can she expect? My beautiful soul who ordered this reading, you know who she is. Ooh, the Six of Wands. There'll be some recognition. Immediately, I heard at some point they'll be contacting you just to say, I'm sorry. I realize you were right. Blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. It shouldn't change your responses or not your responses, your involvement. It should not change your level of involvement. You have gotten some strong guidance to separate yourself from involving in these energies, and that is to continue. Yet when you do this and you've successfully removed yourself from these connections, is when they're going to recognize what you brought to the table. And that's when they will reach out. I also feel like this is a big confidence booster for you. What else do you have coming for you? The Two of Swords, your intuition, stronger than ever before. Knowing how to listen to that spirit voice and trusting it more and more, because every time you've had one of these readings, it's not because you really just don't know shit. It's because I know shit and I have a feeling and I need some confirmation. So this is all growing stronger through this situation. What else? What are the blessings here? What are the blessings here from my beautiful angel? Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love your imperfections, every angle. Oh, you're developing the quality to cut shit off. You're developing this for also there's going to be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius masculine energy coming around you. This could be a lawyer even. I feel like at some point you might sign some sort of documents to say, have you, okay, this came up in getting ready, and I was like, I don't want to talk about that. And they were like, now they're like, yeah, you need to talk about that. You need to set up some sort of documents as far as just in case shit that makes sure that all your wealth goes to where you want it to go to, especially because your children are little. You want to set up something with your lawyer, a document that is going to safeguard your wealth in like a trust for your children. If something happens to you where you're either not here anymore, which I don't see that happening, or if you get, for some reason, you can't communicate, you need to set up this. And I know this is hard because I can hear you saying, well, who would I even put? It's about who's in control of, in other words, power of attorney. You need to look up a power of attorney and you need to figure out who that would be. You need to figure out who you would trust with your finances and your children. And you need to look at some of these difficult things. I feel like this is, why is this so important? I don't want to feel it. I want to see it. Show me clearly. Why is this so important? It has to do with your marriage somehow. You don't want to leave everything up to your husband that you're legally married to. You want to have your decisions. So you need to set up about a power of attorney, a will, a trust, something like that in case of. So I don't know about legal stuff like that. I am not a freaking lawyer, as you know. I don't know the right words. I don't know the processes. I don't know nothing about that stuff. All I know is this is what I'm getting. And they're saying contact your lawyer and find out about that. Begin to work on that. And I'm get that done. Get that stuff done. It's some paperwork. And I know it's more decisions and you already have plenty, is how I feel. But that should be done this year, 2021. Okay. All right. And it's just a safeguard for your wealth. It's a safeguard for your wealth to make sure that nobody can have any ways to circumvent that wealth going to your children, because what you're building is for your children. So you probably already have something in place like this, is what I feel like right now all of a sudden. So if you did this recently, this is about confirmation. If you're thinking about it, it's still confirmation. Do it if you haven't already. If you've already done it, then it's like, kudos, good job. You're going to find yourself a lot more fearless. I see fearlessness in this. You're going to begin to rest easier. Fearlessness, no more worry, no anxiety, finding calm, you know. And that's part of why these people keep saying, I'm hearing this is why these two like to talk and say shit and put shit in your ear, because if they could get you emotionally off your guard, if they could get you unsettled emotionally, now your spirit is vulnerable. So to stay in your place of strength, you need to stay in your place of conviction, of knowing that you are always under protection, both spiritual and physical, and that what is yours and nobody can steal it from you. So I really feel like you've already put a lot of this stuff into motion as far as the legal stuff. You're going to have, I feel like you're going to be having the opportunity to do some travel. I feel like you may visit some sacred sites or some spiritual gatherings. Okay, yeah. Spiritual gatherings. This is a big transformation in your life. Your love life is changing. Something about your love life is changing here. Show me more about her love life and how that's changing. You've been waiting. You've been tired of being alone. And yeah, you're going to get news that there's union here. So where you felt very alone, this could be, I really feel like this has a lot more to do with tribe, like very powerful, you know. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. So you were talking to me about your best friend, and apparently she's helping you to find some new best friends. Two of them. Two new best friends. They don't, I feel like they don't come in at the same time, but there'll be two new best friends coming in. And I hear either something to do with July. So I don't know if they're here by July and now you remember, oh shit, Melinda said I was going to have two new best friends. Or if it happens in July. Ooh, show me what happens in July. Why are you giving me July? Show me what happens in July. Sorry, baby. I don't mean to be yawning during your reading. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. In July, You have a huge blessing coming your way. Big blessing, kindness, generosity coming your way. Ooh, and I heard in July these two was going to try some more shit, but you already know what to do, how to handle it, so it's not going to matter. Previously, we had heard that she was going to be moving in April, and it looks like that is true. Yes, that looks like that's true. Previously we said she was going to be coming to Las Vegas in May. Justice, yes, I believe that's also true. Is the husband doing as he should as a husband for now, to the best of his ability? Two of Wands, I get yes, he is. Are the children okay right now? Is her youngest daughter okay right now? The youngest daughter's been arguing, or she's seen an argument. Okay. What does the youngest daughter need right now? What does the youngest daughter need right now? Youngest daughter right now needs to see people getting along. And again, this is clarifying why you need to separate yourself from these energies, because they constantly bring reasons for this type of bullshit, and your daughters are tired of seeing it, and they don't need to see this. Show me her oldest daughter. Is her oldest daughter okay right now? Oldest daughter. Yeah, she's holding it down. I mean, she sees, she feels, but she's not like letting it move her. She's holding it down. Let me see. What does the oldest daughter need right now? She's tired of shit too. She just wants a break. She just wants peace. She just wants to rest. Okay. Show me what she needs to know about this business endeavor with these people that are helping her grow her wealth. Thank you. Ooh, the Emperor. Yes, your wealth will grow. That is guided. That is supported. Stick with that. What should she do about the ant in the house? What is her best course of action from her higher self about the ant in the house? Temperance. Divine timing is coming. Keep it cool for now. Divine timing is coming. What is divine timing going to have her do? Pull back your energy on the house. Yeah, we talked about it. Hold on. Is she going to be selling the house? Is she going to be selling this house? Is that what her higher self is advising? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh card is a yes. Higher self, future self is advising you to sell this house. Okay. Does the ant stay in the house until the house sells? 1, 2. Yes, the ant stays there, and then once the house sells, then that's when she goes. Okay. What else? What else? Let me think. Is she going to be united with her husband? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, the 12th card. Possibly by December. The 12th card said possibly by December. They said they know it's been very sad for you not having him around, but yes, you will be reunited with your husband. Show me what she needs to know about this new family that she's married into, and the mother towards her. The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. The mother towards you, she wants everything to work. She wants everything to work. She wants you to stop having to go. She wants the back and forth to stop. She wants everything to work. What's the next phase of spiritual development for my beautiful soul? The Tower, learning how to deal with loss. You're at this place where you're learning to let go of anything that doesn't serve you well. This is important. This is the phase. Okay. because this world is programmed you know, you can't leave your family behind, you can't leave people behind, you have to stay there and tough it out and all that. Yeah, I understand that, but when you're toughing it out to the point to where it's self-sabotage and nothing is getting better and nothing is improving and everything still stays in that same dark space, at some point self-preservation has to come into the picture, you know. And I feel like most of us learn through programming to tough it out way too long, as it feels like that. In other words, we're one whole collective. It's not any one individual's responsibility to make sure the other individual gets everything they need in order to grow and change. No, it happens through the entire collective of everything, and everyone on earth is giving that person the lessons they need, the blessings they need, the help they need. And sometimes we're in the way of that because it's specific things are supposed to come in from other outside sources. But because we're holding them right here saying, no, don't go. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to help you make it better. I'm going to heal you. I'm going to blah, 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 blah. Well, then all that is blocks them from getting to that which is meant to be of assistance, which is meant to be their guidance, their empowerment at the time. Okay. So I'm being told the Fool is at the bottom of the deck, and I'm being told to close you out with some oracle messages. So give me just a second. All right. We'll use the Miracles Now. Miracles Now deck to close out the remainder of your reading, my dear. What guidance do you have for our beautiful soul? What guidance do you have for our beautiful soul straight from source? What guidance do you have for our beautiful soul? The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. So you have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot to honor in yourself and of yourself. It's important for you to stay in that place, okay? Because this is where your power is. It's important. It's very important for you to do this, okay? So let's see what we have for you from your higher self. I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. So your gut reaction, your higher self is saying, look, if I could go back in time to where you're at right now and know that my gut reaction was the truth, I would act a lot quicker. I would be more confident. All of that stuff is what your higher self is trying to tell you. So follow that and know that your higher self is here confirming for you that when you have these ideas of what it's going to be, and you can feel that energy and you feel like, oh gosh, I need to get out of here, or I don't need to be here. You need to trust your gut reaction, you know. I don't like my kids here. I don't want my kids to see this. Okay, follow that gut reaction. Okay. What does your youngest daughter's higher self want to tell you? What does your youngest daughter's higher self want to tell you? What does her younger daughter's higher self want to tell her? My presence is my power. She says, Mommy, you're so powerful. You're so strong. It doesn't matter what your body looks like. It matters that I know and I've watched you stand in your power, and you made some very powerful moves for us. Keep on doing that. Let's see what your oldest daughter's higher self wants to tell you. A message from I am not the victim. I am the lighthouse. Yes. Your oldest daughter is so grateful to you for teaching her not to indulge in the victim mentality, but rather to stand in her power and in her light, and let that be the shining, let that be the focus. Okay. Let me see what is the message from her brother. What does brother want to say? Dissolve all boundaries with love. Love is it. So your brother is there, and he says, just because you're away from them and you don't talk to them doesn't mean you don't love them. Okay. But it takes two. It takes two to truly remove boundaries. Because if you remove boundaries and only one is loving and one is still in resistance to love, there's a recipe there for a lot of danger. So your brother is saying, um, let the love do the work and just remove yourself from the situation. I welcome abundance and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. Your brother is letting you know here that you do have abundance here available for you now. You're receiving that now, and your spirit is guiding you so that you can receive that. Let me see, what does her angels have to say to her. One message from her angels, please. Okay, here we go. I begin my day with love. I begin my day with love. So they're with you immediately, all the time. And you start with love, and you'll always know. What do your ancestors want to say to you? What do her ancestors want to say to her, please? Ancestors, messages for her from her ancestors. I share my light with the world. I told you, somehow you're going to be involved in sharing this message with others, right? And it's like, whether this is done through physically standing up and talking or starting a channel or whatever, or whether this is done just by living your best life so that you're in that light, your light is shined with the world. So I trust that these messages are what you needed for today, and I look forward to hearing back from you about them. And that's what I have for you right now. So until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby.